I want you to act with both your mind, but also your heart. All of your successes, your journey has also been filled with plenty of challenges. You learned that crawling face first through the mud and enduring a long, cold winter are not just metaphors. You've learned just how little sleep you need to survive and how much coffee you can stomach to stay awake.
When you're out there trying to become successful and achieve your wildest dreams, you're going to want to put yourself in the best situation possible to give yourself a chance at success. Now that can mean a vast variety of different things. What we're mainly going to talk about is giving yourself the best chance to get the best opportunity. In order to do that, you're going to want to make sure that you take every opportunity or every chance that is given to you, no matter how good or how bad that may appear. You're going to want to take it to get that experience. You're going to want to experience good opportunities, and you're going to want to experience bad opportunities as well. So that way you know in the future what not to look for or how not to operate something. You can figure out what doesn't work. And if you can figure that out, then you can also figure out what does work for you. Because a lot of times, figuring out what is bad and what you have failed at is so much more beneficial to what has helped you along the way or what you have succeeded in. Because learning how not to do something can totally open your eyes to a different way of how to change something or how to fix something that nobody would have thought of until it was done wrong for you. So in order to become successful, you're going to want to go ahead and get every single opportunity you can under your belt, and you're going to want to learn as much as you can. You're going to want to read books, you're going to want to watch YouTube videos, you're going to want to listen to podcasts, anything that you can to get information on what you're trying to succeed at so that you know as much as possible going into it, and you can learn and grow much more quickly than those who aren't watching and learning as much as they possibly can.
Life will put many obstacles in your path that are far worse than a bad grade. You'll have unreasonable bosses and difficult clients and patients. You'll experience illnesses and losses, crises and setbacks that will come out of nowhere and knock you off your feet. I embrace every aspect of who I am because, as I've said, I like my story. I like all the highs and lows and the bumps in between. Yeah. And I think that, what we learn from that is people they gravitate to other people's vulnerabilities. We gravitate to one another when we see the best and the worst in ourselves because it makes us feel human. It reminds us of stories we've heard from our mothers and grandmothers about how back in their day, the boss could say and do whatever he pleased to the women in the office, and even though they worked so hard, jumped over every hurdle to prove themselves, it was never enough. We thought all of that was ancient history, didn't we? Their parents paid their full tuition, they lived in beautiful campus dorms, they had every material possession a college kid could want, cars, computers, spending money. But when some of them got their first bad grade, they just fell apart. They lost it because they were ill-equipped to handle their first encounter with disappointment or falling short. No matter where your journey started, you have all made it here today through the same combination of unyielding determination, sacrifice, and a whole lot of hard work. Commuting hours each day to class, some of you juggling, yes, amen, juggling multiple jobs to support your families and pay your tuition. You learn that duty, honor, and country are not simply words, but guideposts. They dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. And you learn that there are times when we must stand up to defend our way of life, when we must live out your class motto, for freedom we fight. I mean, we started, selling tickets, and then they were selling out fast, and then we wanted to make sure everybody had access, and then I wanted to have a lot of young people there, so I wanted to give 10% of every house away, and I wanted to give thousands of tickets away, so we had to have a bigger venue, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. But unlike so many other young people, you have already developed the resilience and the maturity that you need to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep moving through the pain. Keep moving forward. You have developed that muscle. And please, Please always, always do your part to help others do the same. We live in such times today, and you knew this from the moment you signed up. You knew that coming to this academy meant that you would likely be placed in dangerous situations on unknown soil, yet you came anyway. You have seen cadets from the classes ahead of you pack their bags for Afghanistan or Iraq. Many of you have already served there yourselves.